Live ready, Mr. Man Bun. Man ponytail.
The ponytail.
As big as your fucking pinky.
Look at me. Look at me.
Little pinkies hang out the back of your fucking head.
Anything else you'd like to say for the camera before we get started?
Well, I already know it's recording. I don't give a fuck. You ever see that video or whatever? The dog that got the tail right there in his fucking forehead? It has a tail coming out their fucking eyes. That's what you look like in the back.
You leave my dog tail alone.
I've been busting on him all day.
Anyways. So anyway, guys, what's going on?
I'm still eating.
He's still eating, which is okay. And we're here to do my game, as you guys have seen prior to this. We just did Justin's The Last of Us Part 2. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy VII. Like, probably one of the biggest fans out there. I absolutely love this game. And, 5 years ago, when there was a petition going around, maybe it was 6 years ago, that there was a petition going around asking Square to remake this game, I signed it because I was like, man, if we can actually get a remake of this, it would be huge. Well, it looks like, people like myself's dreams are coming true, because the Final Fantasy VII Remake is only around the corner. I think it's coming out.
See, I didn't know that this was a remake. I thought it was just like the new Final Fantasy game. I didn't know it was a 7 remake.
This is a remake.
I'm guessing I'm not a Final Fantasy fan, but
so
the 7 was like the best one?
7. All right, so that's up for debate. But in my personal opinion, 7 is the best. Some people will say it's 3, Final Fantasy 3. Some will say it's 10. I say it's 7. I just love how deep the story goes with this game. It's incredible. So this game originally came out in 1997 on the PlayStation 1 console. And, as you remember, graphically, that was a mind-blowing console. Like, you could not get a better looking console at that time. Even on PC, like, you could get a little bit better graphics on PC, but for a game of its magnitude, it was an incredible feat.
Was that a dual disc too?
It was a triple disc game.
Triple. I remember some of the old PlayStation games took like 2 discs.
Yeah, this
Please
was
insert disc 2 at like halfway through the game. Like Resident Evil, I think was like that.
Yes, it was.
I think, yeah.
Now, if you had this for the PC, it was a 4-disc game. You had 1 installer disc and then 3 data discs that it would read while you were playing. So let's take a look at the Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're going to look at some gameplay of this today. This is the Abzu battle. If you don't remember who Abzu is, you will in just a moment. I'm telling you, it's a day and night compared to what it used to be. So let's jump on in here. We're going to let Justin take a look at it, and let's see what he thinks about it.
Yeah, and we know this might not be the best video for us to watch, but we want to look at a gameplay one, but all the gameplay ones are like an hour long, so this one was about 5 minutes, so it might not be the best video for us to watch. But
no, this will be perfect. This will be fine. This is a battle, and this is what I want you to see. So,
excuse me.
Here we go.
I'm ready. Check out my sword. Summon. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Symbol, symbol, summon. Symbol, symbol, symbol.
Apparently they're explaining the summon thing. Whoever's reading it is reading the whole thing. Yep. Jump down into the pool.
Summon is like you just summon some other beast to help the fight.
Yeah. And you can, like do abilities and things like that. Particle effects are incredible on it.
Why is it in English and then like another correspondent?
I don't know.
Weird.
Right around the corner. It's right around the corner. I cannot wait. So, as you can see, graphically, it looks friggin' incredible. Gameplay on it, I know you haven't played it. Maybe, I'll give you a few minutes so you can try it out. I really do think you would enjoy this one much more than the original version. It's just, everything about this game was redone. They couldn't just re-render what they had before. They literally had to remake the game. That's why it's called a remake and not a remastered version. Like with the Resident Evil games, they basically just upped the resolution to them, right? They remastered them. So they took them from what was a 480 up to a 1080p and re-rendered the surrounding areas. This game, they are literally recreating every single area, all in full HD, 4K compatible. They made the battle system completely different. I think the characters look absolutely fantastic, and as the monsters that you're seeing there, like Abzu, you just saw, is a mammoth piece of monster that you have to take down. And these are smaller stuff. Like, we haven't even seen Ruby or Emerald or Diamond weapons yet. Like, I cannot wait to see those. So those are going to be really cool. And we still have yet to see, an actual, battle scene with Sephiroth in it. Like, we've seen images of it, but we haven't seen an actual battle scene. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. So what do you think after seeing that?
Well, like I said, Final Fantasy, I'm not a fan. That trailer didn't really do too much for me. Didn't change my opinion.
Okay.
The battle scene didn't. I just don't like the way the battle scenes or the way that they do them. It's not my style of fighting that I really like to do, and so it didn't. it didn't really do too much for me. I'll be honest with you. The graphic wise, I didn't think the graphics were incredible. I thought they were okay. I didn't think they were like great. When I talk about graphics, I talk about like how real things look. They look like they're anime characters. Like they don't. Like, so to me,
keep in mind this is an old
I know.
release for it.
Yeah,
if you see the way it looks now, like it looks even better than this.
Sure, I don't. I'm not debating that. I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just I don't know. To me, when I talk about like graphics, I talk about how realistic something looks. That's the way I look at it when you talk about graphics. And me, that obviously didn't look realistic at all. So I mean, it didn't look bad, but so I want to say they were incredible. That's just my opinion on graphics. The real it looks, the better the graphics are. I know this is like an anime thing, so for anime, it probably is incredibly done.
It's not an anime
not,
thing.
When I say anime, it's the way the characters are.
You're talking about
like,
Japanimation.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nah.
So that's not my cup of tea. So, but like it's the way the characters look. It has that Japanese feel, and like the cartoonish look. That's what I'm going for. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but like I said, the Final Fantasy has never been my cup of tea.
No,
but
that's
like,
fine.
I wouldn't mind checking out the trailer for the newer one, or would it be the last one?
15?
The one you were talking about, how they looked, because this is 70. You said we're talking about how it was a remake. You said the newer one,
Final Fantasy 15.
I guess that's the one you were talking about
That's,
a minute ago. Saying how it looked, looks a lot better. It's a couple minutes ago. You just said something about like, oh, you should see this one. It looks way different.
No. I was talking about this version compared to the original release of 7 versus this one.
Okay.
No. But anywho, guys,
Anyway.
let me know what you guys.
Yeah, let them know. I don't care.
I'm hoping to hear a lot of you guys being like, "Oh my God, Final Fantasy 7! I can't wait."
I do. I know. There's so many people who love this game. And they wait for. I know that. I know it's a huge game. It's just not my type of game. But I know it's probably one of the biggest games out.
Oh, it absolutely
Oh,
is.
I know it is. So I don't. Yeah, I know that.
So let me know what you guys think, man. I really want to know if you guys are going to be picking up this game. Picking up this game. I know it's going to be for the PlayStation 4 because right now the Xbox port is about 8 months afterwards, and the PC port is another 6 months after that. So if it happens, we won't get a PC port till probably 2021, late 2021. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Take it easy. We'll see you in the next one.